Ladies and gentlemen, what it do, what it do. It is HYDB coming at you, LIVE, from KJCC. It is the host with the most, Young Los. And I'm right here with my main man.
Big Head Benji, how's everyone doing this morning?
It's great to be back. I hope you guys all like the new setup and what we got going on over here. We're just going to start off real quick since it is the holiday season. We're going to get something real spooky for y'all going on. We're going with Bobby Bickett, Monster Jam, ladies and gentlemen. We're just going to start that off, get the mood going. Let's go. Ooh, that was some spooky stuff, my boy. Spooky stuff, right?
I'm in the mood now. You know, I feel like Halloween has been just around the bend, but now it's even closer and closer.
The October, I feel like this year went by super fast.
That's been the common theme with our shows is just time is never on our side.
Honestly.
But I mean, this upcoming year, Halloween-esque, it's been a little bit more lighthearted, more something to look forward to. So there's been a lot of good times though.
So we are back, ladies and gentlemen. HYDB is back. As you can see, we got a whole new little setup going on here, which I hope you guys enjoy. You know, the quality has improved very much so.
Very much so.
So I'm very excited about that. You know, we're rocking with the main man, you know what I'm saying, my homie Ben, holding it down. Thank you so much, sir, for coming on this adventure
Thank you for inviting me, man. This is really exciting, and I look forward to just continuously keeping things moving.
Absolutely. You know, since this is a live broadcast at the moment, and then for my people over there watching on the YouTube and stuff, we're recording this as well too, so shout out to you. We're going to be, you know, having callers in eventually soon, and then this is our first show, so once we start getting,
we want you guys
back
to
into it.
Yeah, we want you guys to get in tune of who we are, and you know, kind of get comfortable with our content. So hopefully
we have to bring to the table,
and hopefully we can connect with many of you guys. And if you guys have any questions, concerns, or comments, we'd love to hear from you. But yeah, I mean, this is just a whole new adventure. So no expectations, just having fun with it. So.
I'm excited. Let's do it. All right. So with the holiday season coming up, I figured today would be a great day to talk about some Halloween memories and, you know, different costumes that we wore as children and, you know, all the wacky, goofy stuff our parents put us through and stuff like that.
All about it, man. All about it.
Holidays. Favorite candy. You know, Halloween is the time of treats and.
Okay. So first and foremost,
tricks.
I'm a stickler for the candy because I've always been that way with the kid, you know, as a kid. But going from, you know, door to door, you know, doing the trick or treat game, I've come across some people who are pretty stingy with the candy game. I just got to say, for all you know, young parents out there, you know what time it is, and you could change the course of history from now on. If there's knowing the trial and error that was set before us, you gotta step your candy game up.
We have the opportunity to.
Don't go with the Safeway signature party pack. That's lackadaisical effort. You know what I'm saying? You got to go the wholehearted, you know, I'm a Reese's Cup guy. You can't go wrong with any sour anything.
Absolutely not.
And it's Halloween. You know, you got to be popping off. But, I mean, there's some people that, you know, do some sketchy stuff.
You know,
with candy too.
We do have the people that do the sketch stuff, but shout out to the people that bring in the full-size candy bars.
Well, see, the Costco, see, that's what I'm saying. Those are the gems that are out there. You guys, you got to tell these kids, you got to go to the nooks and crannies in these neighborhoods. That's where the gems are found. And people are ready to blow some wads on the Costco brand stuff. So, I mean, more bang for your buck.
The thing that I don't like about, you know, like that Halloween experience when you would go out and, you know, trick or treat and stuff like that was when they would just leave a bucket out.
That's lazy.
Right there in front of the door, like, oh, take two, take one. You know,
it's a disenchanting kind of.
Exactly. Kind of just it defeats the purpose of me coming to your door in the first place.
I used to love my old neighborhood because my neighbor did a great character every single year growing up. He was a clown. Let's just say he was he was an eclectic clown. Let's just put it that way. He's very eccentric kind of fella. So he had a kind of different dyed hair every year and a nose. But
so
then
he was a clown every year?
Every year, but he would only answer the door in his tank top and boxers wearing the clown get up.
Outfit?
Yeah. Oh, so you got a creepy clown neighbor.
Hopefully
but he provided the best candy. The candy was the best.
So then he had some kind of thing to rock with it.
I don't want to paint a weird picture with that, but
you already did.
It's about the fantasy of Halloween. Yeah. You know, it's like you're a kid, so it's the whole gimmick that everyone around you is in costume, and that kind of, you know, the whole as enterprise with that. But yeah, he picked up the candy game and, you know, changed the course of history for your boy.
Well, shout out to that guy, you know.
Yeah. Shout out, Dave.
I mean, I just wish that, you know, like once you get older and stuff like that, Halloween doesn't really come much more of you know, going out and enjoying the actual holiday itself. It's more of just an excuse to get drunk or go out to.
Well, I think as you grow older, the candy turns into other vices. Obviously,
it's not candy anymore.
The evolution of Halloween.
Something, but I don't think it's some Snickers or something.
Exactly, but I mean, as far as keeping that same mystique around the whole night itself, I think it's important for young people and for the kids coming up. Just to have fun.
It's a fun experience for a young child.
Also, just be stay safe, obviously.
Yes,
but I mean,
absolutely. Safety is number one priority when it comes to.
I want things to kind of be like it is in Stranger Things, where kids can just roll out on their bikes again,
just mob
out on their bikes, and then just go and get truckloads of candy, probably pillowcases full.
Yeah, that was the legit. That was the way back there. If you had a pillowcase and you came home with that thing filled on the night, oh, dude. I got a family member who's straight up keto. That means no sugar in diet. She is going keto on the candy this year. Oh,
I don't know how that's gonna work.
That's gonna be that because that's like one of my biggest.
Look, shout out to the healthy people out there, but you're really jeopardizing the situation going into Halloween night. These little kids are not gonna be. What is keto?
So then that's the thing. Like, is your diet gonna project on others? Because there's those people that give out like carrots and granola bars.
See
and
those
stuff
people.
Like that,
I'm sorry. TPing is I don't know if it's a misdemeanor or felony, but I mean that could be a little tickling. They might need a little TP action. I'm sorry. Giving me a carrot? No, thank you.
You earn that type of thing.
No, thank you.
You don't just get your house TP'd for no reason.
Well, see, that's the thing. It's like you're not going to set up a tension between you and your neighbors. You're going to go to this house that's got carrots and celery, while Bobby next door has got the king size Reese's, and like, come on, you got to step your game up. But I mean, going back to what we've said as far as the good Halloween candy for you, sir, what is your candy of choice, or what was your candy of choice?
My mother was a big candy corn kind of
really
woman. Yeah.
Actually, you know what? It's so funny. I would rather see candy corn on Halloween than eat it.
Really?
I think just seeing it gives me the presence of mind that it's Halloween. Yeah, exactly.
No, so my mom was a big candy corn kind of girl. So I do like candy corn. I'm not gonna lie. I think candy corn is pretty good, but like not a non-traditional Halloween candy. I would definitely say probably like Butterfingers.
Ooh.
Butterfingers are the
delicious.
bee's knees, man.
The way they're flaky,
they're
and
just
crackly,
flaky and just
they're peanut buttery,
the butteriness,
and there's very thin layer of chocolate,
of crispiness.
It's beautiful. It's so good. But I mean, the whole essence of Halloween in itself is, like we were saying, grows and changes over time. Obviously, just like everyone else, but like starting from a kid, you're gonna go from the chocolate candies, dressing up, then into high school where it's still dressing up, but now we're not dealing with no candies no more.
No.
So we're expanding our horizons and possibly enjoying the festivities of the late night.
Have fun. Halloween's always about having fun, having a good time, and it's like it's great to when you have people that are like very spirited in the holidays. Everyone dresses up and everyone has a good time, and
it's just the common understanding too with being safe and the presence of mind of like there's people dressed up, they're gonna be playing this character and they're getting lost in the sauce that way. So just mind your P's and Q's. I think is more of just being consciously aware when you're.
There's a lot of individuals that sometimes take Halloween a little too serious or play Halloween throughout the whole year. So
I mean, again, those are interesting folks and have a deep passion for it, which I actually. When it's time of year, when it's the time of year of Halloween, those people are the best because this is what
the character so well.
But this is what they've been waiting for.
They waited all year for this one day.
This moment is theirs, so for them to shine is that's when it's best. So I enjoy that a lot. Yeah.
Shout out to all the Halloween. Shout out to all my people that give out king candies.
You know what I'm saying? Keep that moving too, please and thank you, because you guys need to stay consistent with that. No keto game. No fruits and veggies. I'm sorry.
Please don't be giving out carrots.
I appreciate the thought. Don't get me wrong.
Absolutely.
It sounds really good and it looks good on paper, but I mean, come on.
Yeah. If I'm walking home with a whole bag of candy, I really don't want to add some carrots and celery to that.
Well, that's not the. You know what I'm saying? Like that's it.
I just throws it off.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, we're gonna move into another song right here. "Feel My Love" by Vogue Mason. When we get back, we'll talk about our wacky old Halloween costumes.
Ooh.
"Feel My Love." See you when we get back. KJCC Real Campus Radio.
Ooh. That really does set the mood, dude. I love that song so much.
I love it too, bro. It just gives me like that warm feeling inside,
It's just one of those things too. I mean, like starting the week off. Absolutely. It's one of those things.
That's what HYDB is all about, ladies and gentlemen. The music that we're going to be playing is going to be stuff that's going to be very uplifting. Things are going to want to make you enjoy the week. Make Monday your favorite day.
It's going to give you another like thought process in terms of just shaking things up, because there's always a set playlist, I think, and for us, we're kind of all over the place in terms of music. So I think when you change it up, it's refreshing, and it kind of sets.
That's why I wouldn't say I would hate to listen to my own music, but 9 times out of 10 I prefer someone else to listen to music, just because like everything I've been listening to is like the same thing repetitively over and over.
Are you saying like the genre of music? That
like of my own playlist. Like it's just like the same playlist I play on a consistent basis.
Because you made that yourself, so exactly. You know what's on there.
Yeah, so it's just a collective of a thing. But
to be straight and to the point, guys, we're making this for you. We want you to enjoy your week. Okay,
absolutely. I want Monday to be your favorite day of the week.
Yeah, that's the thing. It was like everyone's got this stickler parts about that.
There's a very bad reputation that Monday brings.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. But I feel like if us individuals ourselves help you, somehow try to,
you wanna grab the day by the horns and just let's roll.
Let's get to it.
You ain't gotta stop. We gotta keep moving.
Absolutely.
Time don't stop for nobody, man.
No, money don't sleep. So why should you?
Woo!
Whoa! Bow.
Back to Halloween though.
All right, Halloween time. Before we get into costumes that we've been into before, have you thought about what you're gonna dress up as this year?
Me, thought process hasn't really come to fruition yet. It takes some time. You need to
something doesn't happen overnight.
No, you gotta strategically plan that. That's why you gotta talk with those people who are year-round Halloween fans to be like, yo, what do you recommend? You gotta hit them up in February. Be like, yo, give me a heads up. What are you feeling?
February, wow.
You got to get enough. That's what I'm saying. You need breathing room, bro.
Damn.
That's a lot of process in this.
That's a pretty good one.
I think for me this year, I'm going to leave it to be a surprise. But keeping things...
Because we're going to have a Halloween episode. Halloween this year falls on a Thursday, so unfortunately we're not going to be able to have on the actual Halloween day, but that Monday prior, we'll come in our costumes.
Well, we will?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Fine. Okay.
We heard it here first.
Yeah, we're going to be in costume next week.
Is that next week?
Well, wait.
I think it's 2 weeks.
Yeah, in 2 weeks. 2 weeks we'll be in costume. So, okay. I'll give you an update next week in terms of where I'm at mentally with my costume game.
Okay.
So, for you, though, since you asked me, was there something you've been tickling your fancy?
Last year I was a doctor.
Oh. Was it a naughty doctor?
It was a gynecologist.
Oh. Okay.
I was a doctor, yeah.
It was a legit doctor.
It was a legit doctor.
PhD. Okay.
Exactly. So
that was last year?
Yeah, last year. No.
So are you going to keep it in that same profession?
I don't know if I want to go the doctor route this year. If I want to go...
Are you going to be a construction worker? A cop? Maybe a nurse?
I was thinking police officer.
Oh, boy.
I'm thinking officer nasty.
Oh. Are you going to get the furry cups?
Absolutely.
That's what you got to do.
How are you officer nasty without...
And then you got to have the cuffed up sleeves. Yes. Like you're rolled up.
I'm going to be like the dude from Reno 911.
Oh, Lieutenant Jim Dangle?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, man. You be rocking them short shorts, too?
Absolutely.
Bro, if you do that, I swear.
Above the knee, my friend.
That would be the best ever. You would win any costume contest.
I'm going to do it.
You bet.
Imagine Paul Blart in like some booty shorts.
But, bruh, you better grow out that mustache. Tough.
Oh, no, dude, I can't. As much as I would love to have like a, long...
We'll work on that.
I'll just get like a fake one.
But not... I don't want to look too fake.
No, absolutely. Yeah, and it has to have some it has to be movie quality.
Okay. So since that's the evolution of what we are now in terms of costumes, what was your favorite costume, or what was the night that you had most fun? Well, let's do a 2-panel shot here with your favorite Halloween experience as a kid and then favorite Halloween experience as an older adult.
I would probably say as a child, I was probably maybe like 10 or something. Me and my little brother dressed up like Mario and Luigi.
Oh,
that was cool.
That's really cool.
That was cool, but it was more just like a family time. We had went out to Modesto because I have family that lives out over there. So we just went over there and trick or treated, got all that good stuff. But it was more of just like a cool vibe. It was like when my family had just moved in, my cousins had just moved into that house, so it was just kind of like a new place. It was a pretty big house. It was cool, it was chilling.
But it's a new environment, so now you got to go to new spots, hopefully get new candy.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Big candy bar. Shout out to those people.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was cool. And then probably, honestly, I would say like older, like once you start to get in high school and stuff, you're like, oh, I don't want to dress up.
That's no longer cool.
Exactly. So I would say like I had a great Halloween night, but I wasn't dressed up as anything. I was just wearing like a hoodie and said I was somebody. I don't even remember. But
right. Well, because it's like there's not really much plan into it as a kid. Yeah. It's like you see something cool and you're like, I want to do that.
Yeah, exactly.
So for me, it was probably when I was probably the same age, 9 or 10, and my cousin and me we were big movie guys. So he actually got me into horror movies and all this stuff. So we planned what was it, like the three main like Hollywood bad guys. He was Michael Myers.
Oh, okay.
His friend was Jason, and I was Leatherface.
At least you weren't Scream.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's like I think I was Scream the next couple years.
I feel
probably.
Like there's always like 100 Screams.
There's ever been one person that's been Scream for sure.
Every single year.
I was just like, I didn't realize how universal that mask is. Because
oh, dude.
It
mask goes everywhere.
And that used to be my favorite place though, is like the Longs or it's CVS now, but like it was a Longs drugstore, and they always had the dopest costumes, and I would always get down on the masks and stuff. So that was a festive night because we pretty much we went on our own, and we had our own little adventure, which I think was one of the best experiences of my life as a kid. And
you know, remember how old you were? You said like 10. You said
9 or 10, yeah. Okay. And it was just like we were in his apartment complex, and we knew everybody there, but we all had masks on, so we were kind of.
You don't know who I am.
Yeah, and we were being all.
I'm so cool.
We're so cool, and we're so evil, bro. Where are these guys? So that was really, really fun. But so for you now going into, like, I guess going into college or when you're older, what's been the experience for Halloween night for you?
You know, to be honest, I would probably say the last Halloween that we just recently had, I had a great time. I was that was a doctor outfit. That one was like I actually just recently turned like 21, so then I was able to like go out. But that Halloween, I didn't like do anything. I just like we went to like house parties and stuff like that.
See,
the house party vibe with the Halloween mixed into it is
I think that's the perfect element for the older, people who want to have fun during Halloween. I think even a structured like house party vibe, that's the best, I think, environment. When you go like to downtown or go into the city, it's always something to where you kind of put yourself up for risk because there's a transportation aspect to it, and it's a crazy night. People are stupid. I'm sorry, that's going to happen, and I don't want to say put yourself in a bubble, but I would say for those nights, it's better to be in an environment that you're comfortable with people you love and have fun with. And Absolutely. I think when those situations are best though, because when the house parties come around, whoever's the house party like runner or whatever, they collect keys. People are doing no dumb stuff, and that I think keeps them.
Not the parties I go to, friend.
You're your own ticket out of here,
exactly. Man. You come with yourself, you leave by yourself.
I'm trying to be more structured here.
No, but honestly, house parties. Like I think Halloween house parties are way better than going out to like a club or anything like that. Just because it's especially if you go to like a cool party that like I know it sounds like cliche or kind of like goofy, wacky, like. But if you have like games and stuff like that, like that's like super fun.
That is really fun.
And if you mix some booze with it,
that's the best part, especially just to watch these people in costume.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the fun thing about it.
Yeah, too. And I think it's the good spirited aspect of it. But when you have those house parties, along with availability for trick or treaters to come on,
yeah, exactly,
that is the best.
If you can just like have everything at one point where like not only is it Halloween night and you're having a dope party with your friends, but there's also individuals coming and knocking at the door like trick or treat.
Yeah, exactly.
And just being able to interact with those the kids and stuff like that. It's such a great. It's super fun.
I think that's encapsulates the essence of Halloween and what it should be. Nothing negative in retrospect in that way. But I always enjoyed Halloween.
Halloween this year falls on a Thursday.
Really?
Yeah.
Isn't it like Thanksgiving where it falls on Thursday every year? Or does it rotate?
You're asking the wrong guy, my friend.
Hey, man.
I don't know. To be honest.
So what's the significance with it being on a Thursday then?
Maybe HYDB Halloween party
extravaganza. That would be actually
Halloween
pretty fun.
Extravaganza.
We HYDB presents Halloween Party Festival. We'll have a costume contest, eh?
That'd be great.
That'd be fun. But yeah, man, I like some of these people, like we were saying, the year-round planners, like those guys that do those cosplay stuff. freaking, building something in their garage, and then it's a full-on Iron Man suit.
I give straight kudos to those people that go the extra mile. Like,
I appreciate that
when
stuff.
I remember one year for Halloween, I went to like some house and the whole thing was like had like smoke going on the floor, and like the whole house was just like,
I love the people
decorated.
Exactly.
And then like, so if you wanted to get the candy, you'd have to actually like walk into the door and then
get scared,
and there was like a little
people jumping out.
Yeah, exactly. So like I was like, dang, this is super crazy.
That's the best part, is when you have an opportunity to have an full-on experience.
Yeah.
But the fact that you created it and you made it, that's
it's like
best.
your own,
Yeah.
And then it just brings that extra element to the individuals that are coming through and walking through, and like the children.
It turns it into an experience, which is what Halloween should be. Mm-hmm. And those people need to be praised, because they create an environment for people to, have those moments, and they would create memories. Not to get too hallmarky, but that's how Halloween should be, man.
Wow, put on a card, right?
Just like every other holiday.
Life is like a box of chocolates. No, yeah. Shout out to those people.
No, man, it's exciting, because this year I think people are going to be a lot more lax, and I think people want to have a good time. Mm-hmm. Just like what we were saying, the year's been going by too fast.
And the thing that really sucks too is like the fact that we have to, like, with the current climate, with certain individuals, people do stupid stuff, and the fact that we have to like kind of be on our toes during just holidays that people want to, just enjoy, and
well, it
sucks that there's a deeper meaning behind it.
Well,
during certain situations.
There's also just like you said, it coincides with the deeper meaning, but like the aspect of you like you said, you have to be on your toes, and you have to have your head on a swivel, and I don't want to get misconstrued in what I mean by that, but it's kind of just the sense that, again, it coincides with being responsible on those nights. Absolutely. You need to, realize that there could be some...
Cross your T's, dot your I's, stuff like that.
Yeah, and, don't be so oblivious to everything, and, you want to have a good time.
We got to realize, that some stuff could possibly happen, but don't let that affect your night.
Exactly.
So where you kind of, like, live your whole night about, okay,
set something up for you and your friends to do, to where it's your own setup, so you don't have to worry about any outside interference. So those game nights or the Halloween parties and stuff like that, I think it's better for everyone involved, and I think you would have a better experience with that. But yeah, man, it's a good time. I love Halloween.
Did you have any, like, did your mother or father dress you up as anything wacky when you were a child?
Peter Pan.
Peter Pan's pretty legit.
Bro. I was a big Peter Pan fan, but my mom made the whole thing.
Like the little cap, and she made it.
She made it.
She didn't even buy it.
No.
Oh.
And so I had them real tights, bro.
Real tights.
I had them real tights.
And no.
I actually, there was one year where she allowed me to be whoever I wanted to be, and for some reason, I think this was probably the following year after Leatherface. You ever seen Braveheart?
Yeah, I've seen Braveheart.
I was William Wallace, bro.
What?
I don't know why.
How old were you?
Probably 10.
So
I was 9 when I was Leatherface, and then when I was 10, I was William Wallace with a full-on kilt and a fake sword and bare feet.
Hey, you
gave my candy.
You got the face paint and everything.
Everything, dog. It was great.
That's dope.
That was pretty much the only wacky thing. And like you said, I think I tailed out towards middle school, where I was like, I'm too cool for this.
I'm too old for this.
I'm too cool.
My mom dressed me up one year as Eeyore.
From
Winnie the Pooh.
Winnie the Pooh?
Yeah.
Why were you always down in the dumps, bro?
No, my mom's like a big like Winnie the Pooh, Disney, like she's into all that type of stuff, you know what I'm saying? So she used her she's like, I got this baby now, I guess I'm gonna dress him up whatever I want him to dress up.
That's the truth. Oh man, she hit you up with Eeyore, you should have been Pooh, bro.
No, yeah, she dressed me up as Eeyore.
I could see you as a Tigger though.
Possibly, yeah. And then I remember I was SpongeBob. I had like the freaking, it was like what that weird,
a whole box suit.
Yeah, the box suit, but I wasn't like full body, like my head was still sticking out. You know what I'm saying? But it was like I don't know, it was like a weird dress or something, just
that's
like
awesome.
SpongeBob.
Wait, was that your choice?
I think so. I think that year was my choice. I can't remember that, but I remember I think I was like in first or second grade when that.
Wow, dude, SpongeBob's been around for that long.
Yeah, dude, it was
wow
a while ago.
Dang.
And then I think I was Winnie the Pooh as well one time, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, it's the originality of it that I think carries a lot of weight. Is when people have the time and effort and want to be something every year. I think that's really cool.
They take the time out of the day to get creative.
So okay. So the nights that say you don't want to do anything or just kind of want to still feel the essence of Halloween, you might want to just chill with maybe a loved one or whatever and watch movies, and particularly scary movies, Halloween movies. What would be on your Halloween playlist of movies? Let's not go.
You know what? We're gonna skip to a song right now. We're gonna come back and get a juicy one.
Give you some time on that.
We're gonna get a juicy one. Right now, we're gonna go dump into Dusty Springfield, Spooky.
Ooh,
we get a little spooky. When we get back, we're gonna go ahead and talk about our favorite Halloween movies.
All right.
KJCC, Real Campus Radio, HYDB, coming at you, LIVE. Let's get it. Spooky.
I feel so spooky.
That was a wonderful song. I love that one.
It's like it's a
vibe.
Well, it is, and it kind of just works well with everything. I think coinciding what we're talking about, but also it's just like
chilling.
Like butter on hot toast.
Honestly,
it's getting to that.
It melts.
It's just getting to that like perfect mixture of crunchy and softness, and you just put it down. You know what I'm saying?
Honestly, bro, when I make toast and it's burnt, I throw it away. I don't care. I throw it away.
I crumble it up and throw it outside for the birds.
To be honest, bro, if my toast is nothing like kind of soft, but also like that little crunch with it.
That's what you got. That's what toast is, bro.
Exactly.
You don't want a piece of charcoal.
Yeah, exactly. So we are back. HYDB coming at you, LIVE, KJCC. You know what it is. Now we're going into our favorite Halloween movies.
Yeah, I would say what I was asking before the break was, what would you consider a great selection of films that you would watch on Halloween? And it would be just like let's just put a hypothetical. You're sick, and you're not going out. You feel kind of crubby, but you're kind of still in the mood for the Halloween festivities. And you got a collection of horror films that you may want to watch and partake in. So what would be a perfect, let's narrow it down to three. Three scary movies that you would want to watch on Halloween night.
Well, disclaimer, just to throw this out on the board, I'm not much of a horror film kind of guy, to be honest with you. I'm not much of a scary, movie kind of dude.
Then in that case.
But there are some Halloween movies I do love.
Well, you don't need to categorize it as scary. If anything, if it encapsulates Halloween in any shape or form, what would it be to you?
Well, I would have to start off with any of the Jason movies.
Friday the 13th, anything.
Any Friday the 13th.
You know what? There's like 20 of them, so they're all like chalky and awesome in their own way. So exactly. I think I coincide with that. Okay.
Any Friday the 13th movie. I would probably go with another I like kind of like the demonic one, so maybe like
like an Insidious,
like an Insidious
Conjuring,
one, or Conjuring, maybe one of those. That would definitely be one of those. And then a zombie movie. So we'll probably go like Dawn of the Dead.
You can go Shaun of the Dead.
Shaun of the Dead.
Rock with that comedy game.
If you want to bring some comedy into that.
Shout out to Edgar Wright. Great film.
Or, what was that one movie with the vampire one with Quentin?
Oh, Dawn of the Dead, bro.
Dawn of the Dead, yeah. That's just what I just said, right?
No. No, Dusk Till Dawn. Dusk Till Dawn. Excuse me, that was my bad.
Yeah, Dusk Till Dawn.
Dusk Till Dawn, Robert Rodriguez, yes, sir.
That would definitely be one that I'd add to that.
Actually, you know what? I kind of want to steal that from you because I did not put that in, but that is a perfect. I think because it's comedy. There's dark comedy.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then up to like the third act of the film, we realize that it's a vampire movie.
Yeah, then you're like, what? Okay, this is a turn I wasn't expecting.
It's complete 360.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Because the first time I saw that movie, I didn't realize. I just thought it was like
these two bank robbers or whatever,
just trying to
escape to Mexico.
Absolutely.
But then they start getting attacked by fucking vampires.
Yeah,
vampires are everywhere.
Yeah, exactly. So.
But I mean. Okay, so I didn't want to steal.
That's one I would.
That was a good cap off for you. Dang. Okay, for me, I just switched up my whole thing.
All right, talk to me, brother.
For me, I would say if you're gonna go practical, I would say grab some popcorn, do the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Okay.
I mean, it still holds up today. It's a little cheese balls because I showed you it and you were like, "This is."
Only reason why I said it was cheese
dated.
balls, so exactly because
it's dated.
That we're in.
But I think
like how things are.
If you
movie magic now.
Yeah, but if you buy into it, I think the experience is great.
If you go back in the DeLorean and
exactly.
Back to the Future.
You just ignore the fakeness of it all and the over the top acting. Sometimes it's a fun movie. So Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Silence of the Lambs. I would say with Anthony Hopkins and Jodie Foster. It's a good psychological thriller. I would partially say horror, but it's a good dig your nails into. And then I was gonna say Dusk Till Dawn, but
I mean, okay, you can add that.
Well,
that's one of them, but
no,
something different.
I would say. Well, I was gonna say the What's the spoof Dracula movie with was it the old dude with the white hair? Leslie something. You know, like the Naked Gun guy, but he did a Dracula movie.
I don't think I've seen that. I know who you're talking about, but I didn't even know he did that.
Yeah, it's that was one of those ones where I watched as a kid and I loved, but I think there's so many, like, and then you just go Halloween,
Mm-hmm.
you know, just the premise of just Michael Myers coming around the corner. That's always fun, but the whole essence of the Halloween, you know, the movie I think it goes with the gimmicks and what we were talking about.
I think if
before.
we're talking like funny, scary Halloween movies, I would go with like Scary Movie.
Yeah,
you know, those ones like those
the spoofs.
The spoofs. You know, like those are hilarious, but they're also like kind of like they have the like essence of being like, you know.
And wasn't there one with Meet the Blacks where they're
oh yeah, like
Paranormal Activity?
Yeah, exactly. Like, and those ones are super funny, and they're like they also
because I think it humanizes those moments because you're watching those movies, the real ones, and you're like you're yelling at the screen, and then they do that commentary somewhat in those films. So I love that.
I just actually now that you mentioned it, Paranormal Activity, probably one that I would throw on that list.
Dude, did you see that in the theater?
Dude, I saw the first one in the theater.
I saw the first one in
the theater midnight release.
That me too. That's so funny. Yeah, I totally remember that.
And that was one of those, like, I was in high school, so I think that movie was rated R.
Oh yeah.
So I had to have my uncle buy the ticket for me.
Spoiler alert: everyone dies at the end.
No, everyone does not die at the end.
But
actually,
yeah, no, everyone.
I think they do that at the end. Oh,
but remember, so. I think there was like an alternate ending.
Yeah, there's multiple.
There's ones where she just walks up to the camera and then the movie's over. Then there's an alternate.
With a baby, right, or something like that.
No, that's the second one.
Huh.
Or no, she comes. No,
there's too many though.
But there's one where the cops come to the house.
Oh yeah,
and they kill her.
Yeah.
And then it's like then it's over.
And then that leads into the second one, right? Because the second one is before the first one.
The second one is like the people next door.
Okay.
And then that's when she leaves and takes the baby.
Yeah. Okay.
See, like what bothered me about that whole thing was that they tried to capitalize on that because. When Paranormal Activity came out, people were like, "This is real.
Yeah,
this is real. This really happened."
That was one of like the first movies, like besides like Blair Witch, where it was kind of like that,
the
like,
found footage kind of deal,
found footage or like the home recording stuff like that. And that's what I really enjoyed about it the most was that
because it was different and it added a sense of realism. Because you were on that fine line, like, nah, this isn't real. But then you see something, you're like, whoa.
Yeah. Like you can obviously pick out a scary movie, like okay, this is a movie.
But going with Paranormal Activity, the sound design in that is awesome. And I think that's one of those things you need to see in the theater because those booms and
when the camera's like shaking and you can like sounds like an earthquake kind
and
of
you
thing.
Hear the footsteps, you hear the breathing, and I think my favorite scene was when they see the footprints in the flower and then oh man, and you're saying those moments where you're looking at the screen, you're like no.
Yeah, you're just like getting that trembling feeling.
That's the fun times though. Yeah.
Paranormal Activity, that was a good one. Wow, I didn't even realize that one.
Well, see, that's the thing. I think there's so many.
Yeah, and you just kind of get like under the rug.
But we lose it throughout the course of the year, and then when it's time for that, you kind of get oversaturated because there's so many. But that's what the fun part about film is. You can find so many.
I think I would have to add like The Purge then too.
Never seen it.
You've never seen The Purge?
Never seen The Purge.
None of them?
None of them.
I saw the first one midnight release too at the theaters. That one was really good. That was fun.
I like.
And that was like the first of its kind. You know what I mean? So
well, it's another take on social commentary, and you know the whole other stuff and controversy involved with
the deeper than rap.
Yeah, the deep connect, the deep cuts, man. The deep out. They're in there, man. The answers are out there. They're just in the movies.
I think I'm gonna have to rewatch all those Paranormal Activities again.
I wouldn't mind that.
They were like a fun time.
Well, it again. I think since it's been so long, I think to revisit those would be a kind of
a good adventure.
Yeah, and I think that would be something we could talk about for our next show. Was what our experiences was then and now.
How we feel.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember that night going home and I was like, oh,
I ain't going to bed.
Yeah, exactly.
I ain't going to bed.
Not tonight.
I've been on that Call of Duty.
Exactly.
You guys are gonna be up still, right? No, man.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're just gonna wrap it into our last song, and then we'll go ahead and close out. This is one of my favorites. I thought I'd play it. This is something very significant to me and my good fellow friend right here, Big Benji. We're gonna go ahead and Goodbye Horses.
Oh man, talk about deep cuts. Hope y'all enjoy this one. Talk about Silence of the Lambs, folks.
All right, Goodbye Horses. Let's get it in. HYDB. Ooh. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. For our, deep HYDB fans, that song holds a very special place in our hearts.
For real. So the real ones that are out there, that was for you.
That was for you.
That was a little kiss on the cheek.
Exactly. I'm gonna take a step back real quick and just want to appreciate and give a big thanks to everyone that is actually paying attention, listening, looking forward to the new content that we have to bring out. And it's a great journey, and I appreciate every single person that takes the time out of their day to either give some feedback or just whether it's for 2 seconds, 2 hours, 2 minutes, whatever
it is, just for you guys to make the effort to want to listen to us. That means a whole lot to us, and we appreciate it. And that feeds us. Obviously, we love doing this. We want to have fun,
absolutely,
but also we love constructive criticism. So considering we're on the airways now, it's no hiding it. So
exactly. So I'm having a great time. I hope all you guys are also having a great time. HYDB is going to have. This is just a step in the right direction for us.
Again, though, we want to focus on making the beginning of your week the best part of the week. And Mondays shouldn't be something you frown upon. It should be something you look forward to. And you gotta keep on moving, man.
Keep on trucking.
Yep. There's gonna be another Monday next week, so You better be ready for that.
Be ready for that. 10 a.m. You know where to find us. We're gonna be here as well.
Exactly.
Just get into it.
Yep.
So I think we're almost done. Before we end things off.
Before anything else, we want to just also acknowledge that going forward, we're gonna try to keep things to a degree. I would say more up to date, with things happening, and we want to know what you guys want us to talk about, or if anything that subject matters that you would like to highlight. And
this was kind of just like, this is our first show. We just thought, we'd kind of, since it is October, just kind of be with and
riffing on the Halloween
exactly
fun.
So
and
with more time, more structure will come. More, we'll talk about more of like stuff that's kind of going on within the current times and stuff that needs to be talked about.
Yeah.
And and we'll also have our goofy, wacky stuff as well too. And
but that's the thing, is we want to precursor to where we're gonna try to be on the fine line in between. We want to say something that could be constructive for other young people, and we want to. We're doing this to not only for ourselves, but to generally speaking, give support to people that need it. And
absolutely.
This is just a way, it means for us to get stuff that's on our minds out there. And yes, it won't be for everybody. It may be, I don't know,
certain individuals or certain, whatever
the case may be.
Absolutely.
We just want we want you guys to know that there's going to be just an open door policy kind of a deal, and we want to hear from you guys, and we appreciate what you have to say.
And also any other individuals, that have any talents, anything they want to talk about, if you have a voice and you know how to use your lips, then by more than
HYDB is ready for you.
We are ready for you. We want every single person to come.
We love collaborating with others. We love creative people, interesting people that have things to say, and within the boundaries of good taste. Obviously, we want to not get full reign here, because that's not going to happen. But we want you guys to understand that this is a safe place.
Safe place.
It's like Planet Fitness, bro. There's no judging here.
It's a judgment-free zone.
It's judgment-free zone.
This guy, Planet Fitness. I'm dead. And if you want, Rex Kwon Do to teach my Benjamin.
Rex Kwon Do.
He could definitely be your guy, too.
Oh, yeah. Dude, Starlit Night. Dude, yeah. Yeah, Rex Kwon Do is going to be here at KJCC sooner rather than later, you guys.
Absolutely. We'll definitely have some
if you need some motivational speaking, we'll set aside some time for Rex and you guys.
So don't forget to follow us on Instagram at How's Your Day Been, HOWSYAHDAYBEEN. Sorry, I don't know how to spell.
That's 2 E's.
Yeah. How's your day been on Instagram? Silos the Goer on Instagram, CLOSTHAGOER. Respected Ninja Cinema. You know how to spell that.
Yeah.
It's too much.
That's a lot.
Yeah. And then also, for all my gamers out there, twitch.tv/Officer Nasty. I stream daily, 8 p.m. PST. Coming at you with the best Gears of War content that you'll ever see in this entire universe.
Yeah, so you guys go holler on Twitch, bro. Subscribe.
I stream every single night at 8 p.m. Every single night. And we go to, last night I was up to 4 in the morning streaming.
And now he's here.
And now I'm here.
Doing this for you guys.
You guys the content,
straight.
Because money don't sleep, so why should I?
There we go.
You know what I mean? Long blink. So HYDB coming at you, LIVE from KJCC. This was a phenomenal time. I appreciate every
Thank
single
you guys
person.
so very much.
And if you did miss it, we will have this up on YouTube, on our YouTube channel as well, probably within the next hour or so. So make sure to check out for that. And we have another amazing show coming up right now. Miss DJ Fofo is going to be doing her show right now as well, too. So as soon as she's ready, she'll be able to hook you guys up. HYDB, we out. The host with the most, Young Los.
Big Head Benji. We're out.
Appreciate every single person here, and we'll see you soon. Thank you very much.
Yo.
KJCC Real Campus Radio, home of the best students in San Jose, California.